On Monday, Turkey was hit by 3 earthquakes within 24 hours, leading to death and destruction. Here are the latest updates. Rescue operations are underway after the country witnessed 3 earthquakes. Several buildings collapsed after a 7.6 magnitude quake. This has become the biggest disaster in decades. Rescuers searched through the rubble of destroyed buildings in the city of Adana after a powerful 7.8 magnitude earthquake rocked wide swathes of Turkey. The death toll is expected to rise as rescue workers search mounds of wreckage in cities and towns across the area. Roads in Turkey developed huge cracks due to the powerful force of the earthquake. Cars moving on the road fell down as the road developed deep cracks. In addition to this, harsh weather is also creating obstacles for the people. A large fire broke out at a section of a port in an earthquake-stricken city of Iskenderun in southeast Turkey. Thick black smoke was seen rising from burning containers. Fire continues to rage for 2 consecutive days. Hours after the announcement of disaster relief response to earthquake hit Turkey, first Indian Air Force plane has landed in Turkey. Indian Army has mobilized a field hospital to provide medical support to the affected people in the region. Agra-based Army Field Hospital has dispatched an 89-member medical team for help. A massive earthquake killed over 3,700 people across the swathe of Turkey and southwest Syria on Monday. Freezing winter weather has added to the plight of thousands left injured or homeless and hampering efforts to find survivors. The magnitude 7.8 quake brought down whole apartment blocks in the Turkish cities and piled more devastation on millions of Syrians displaced by years of war. In Turkey, the death toll stood at 2,316, while at least 1,444 people were killed in Syria, leaving scores injured and trapped under debris. The United Nations is mobilizing to support emergency response, with several nations sending in relief to assist Turkey and Syria. Meanwhile, India has dispatched 2 batches of earthquake relief material to Turkey on board an Indian Air Force aircraft. The shipment consists of an expert NDRF search and rescue team of 101 personnel, highly skilled dog squads, an array of medical supplies, advanced drilling equipment and other crucial tools required for the aid efforts.
A lot of casualties have occurred. So the government of India, as a measure of HADR, that is the humanitarian assistance and disaster relief operations that we do, the government has taken a decision to send 2 teams of NDRF to Turkey to help us in conducting the rescue and relief operations.
टीम की जहां तक बात है तो 47 आदमी एक टीम में होते हैं. अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट 3 सीनियर ऑफिसर्स भी इसके साथ जा रहे हैं. यही कंपोजिशन है.
रिलीफ के लिए भेजा जा रहा है
और रिलीफ मटेरियल अलग से जो गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया प्रोवाइड करेगी वो जाएगा, लेकिन फिलहाल अभी तो सिर्फ रेस्क्यू एंड रिस्पांस के लिए ये टीम यहाँ से मूव कर रही है.
कितनी टीमें सर यहाँ से मूव करेंगी?
अभी पहली टीम यहाँ से अभी अबाउट टू मूव है. हम जाने वाले हैं यहाँ से और इसके बाद मॉर्निंग में दूसरी टीम एनडीआरएफ की मूव करेगी.
Convey my deep sadness about the devastating earthquakes in Turkey and Syria. I extend my condolences to the families of the victims. The United Nations is mobilizing to support the emergency response, and so let's work together in solidarity to assist all those hit by this disaster, many of whom were already in dire need of humanitarian aid.
The magnitude 7.8 earthquake that struck Turkey and Syria is likely to be one of the deadliest this decade. Why was the quake so bad? Here's a report.
The death toll from the massive earthquakes that have devastated Turkey and Syria is continuing to rise, with thousands killed and thousands more injured in what Turkey's government says is the worst such disaster to hit that country in decades. Dozens of countries and international organizations are scrambling to rush in aid. Complicating efforts, Inclement weather in some areas, like this snow in Turkey. These children survived. So many others have not. This rescue worker in Turkey is desperately trying to find a buried survivor. He's yelling, "What color are you wearing? Are you wearing pink?" He says take care because he can't see anything else. Turkey's government says dozens of countries have already pledged assistance. International support includes Germany donating supplies, tents, and generators. The EU is lending satellite imaging. Civil defense or search and rescue teams, some including dogs, are coming from places such as the US, UK, Spain, Iraq, Pakistan, India, Taiwan, and Russia. Even war-torn Ukraine has said it's ready to send support to Turkey, its ally. Temperatures are expected to remain near freezing in some parts, and Syria's already been devastated by 11 years of civil war, making a desperate race that much more desperate.